That? Okay. I'm gonna go with the number. Nobody can see. Nobody. Oh, good. Okay, cool.
Just like a
We'll give you 1 minute. We'll give each candidate a 1-minute warning that their time is expired.
All right, hello everybody. It's exciting to be here. Thank you for allowing me to come. Jamie Holland, I'm an attorney. I live on McFerrin Avenue. 35 years old. I originally hail from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm a product of a trailer park in Memphis. Reared by a single mother who was an addict, and so basically it meant I spent most of my time with my grandparents. Thankfully, they scrimped together some change so I could have a roof over my head and a place to eat. And some food to eat. Moved from Memphis to McNairy County in Adamsville, Tennessee, and on to Knoxville to go to UT. Been here in Nashville this December. It will be 8 years. First, I want to say this is not about anything personal about my opponent. This is not anything personal. This is about you. This is about the constituents of the 5th Council District, and are their needs being met? Since January, I've gone all over this district and found out those needs aren't being met. Again, it's not personal. The role of the council member, in my opinion, in my estimation, I have a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and a law degree from the National School of Law. Respond to your constituents. It's not about personal ambition. This job is about representing you guys. What do you want? How can it be done? Well, when you sign up for that job, you got to have you're supposed to do certain things. Respond to calls, answer complaints, respond to emails, foot on the ground, knocking on the door. How can I help? That's all it's about. What I found, not being done. Not being done. That's a pretty simple goal. Well, so I started looking a little further. Started conducting an investigation. Hey, what's going on? If a council member's not around, not responding to calls, not doing the fundamentals of the job, there must be a reason why. So, did a public records request. Anything goes on down in government, hey, it's open to the public. Government works best when the sun shines in. Well, full open records request, 7,000 unopened emails since 2003. Not interested enough to even open your request. So start looking into an organization called NEON. Since January, I've been called a liar. Everywhere I go, I'm a liar, 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 liar. Well, it gets a little tiring after a while, especially when nothing's produced to the opposite. Well, the gentleman here is a campaign treasurer for my opponent. The gentleman in this room said he had a problem. Cars parked on the sidewalk, corner, Cleveland Militia. Campaign manager lives in that house. Well, let's go to NEON.
Excuse me, he's not my treasurer.
You can't just let me off.
House for the corner, last house corner.
No interruption, please. I'm sorry.
North Edgefield Organized Neighbors. Start looking, thinking, hey, what's going on? Why all this shenanigans? This flyer says, my opponent's first council member write a book on the history of District 5. Okay, we got that. This is that book. This book says, on page 90, in 1981, my opponent became involved with NEON, a group in which she still retains a leadership position. Pam has designated discretionary dollars to pay for this book. Keep that in mind. According to this income tax return, $84,000 given in grant money to that organization. $21,000, 40% of that 80 grand, went to pay salaries of who? Who? The chairman of the board's wife. Who keeps the books for this organization? My opponent's sister. Well, that's a little more. That doesn't smell right to me. Doesn't smell right. November 2007, report issued by the Office of Financial Accountability. You may have seen some flyers passed out about this today. It said over $76,000 since 2006 misused. They update the report, August 10, 2009. Still another $15,000, money that's supposed to go out in the community. What was the problem the first time? They weren't spending the money in the time allowed. They're holding the money. Well, we know $22,000 would you pay the board members' wife a salary. That just doesn't sit well with me. I don't think it should sit well with anybody else. So look around the district, and talking to folks, what are some of the things people want? Jobs. Can you create an environment that a business will bring jobs to the district? Well, I don't think so under our current situation. This is not about her personally. This is about you representing your needs, bringing credibility to the issue. Now, there's a flyer out here now. I hate to get on this tip for tat, but I've taken it about as long as I can. This is Fred Adam. Fred Adam at the Office of Financial Accountability. They'll tell you that, hey, he said everything's A-OK down there. Well, in 2006, he said the Ujima house was A-OK. Y'all remember the Ujima house? What just happened to them? $32,000 out of $45,000 given to them was used to pay someone's out-of-town travel expenses. That was a shelter for victims of domestic violence. Same man said they A-OK. Well, there's a shell game going on, and we're going to meet with the mayor's office, and we're going to finally get to the bottom of it. You see why business wouldn't want to come here? Credibility. I represent corporate clients, represent on a national level and on an international level. If we create an environment where that can happen, we can bring jobs. Another thing that's near and dear to my heart is effective felon rehabilitation. If people are coming out of prison, the recidivism rate is out of the roof. Well, how can we do that? Well, if we're not effectively rehabilitating felons and working them back into society, supposedly that prison term was you paid your debt to society. It's incumbent upon all of us to welcome them back. And that would eliminate, reoffending. They're as much a part of our community as anyone else, and they should be welcomed with open arms. So if we could do that better, that goes with education. I think all those issues are tied together. Early voting starts October 23rd, runs to November 7th. Election day, November 12th. It's all about you. I'm going to be here working for you. My cell number, 870-4650. 870-4650. Right here for you. Thanks.
Councilman